Thyroid tests explained without the fear. You're tired all the time. You've put on weight that won't shift. You feel cold when no one else does. Your hair is thinning. Your mood is flat. And someone says, get your thyroid checked. Here in India, that's often good advice. Thyroid trouble is genuinely common. In one large 8-city survey, roughly 1 in 10 adults had an underactive thyroid, and it's several times more common in women. But here's what most people get wrong. A thyroid report is not a verdict. It's a stepwise filter. So let's read one together, calmly, the way your doctor does. First, what is this gland everyone keeps talking about? Your thyroid is small, a soft, butterfly-shaped gland sitting low at the front of your neck. It's only the size of a couple of grapes, but it influences nearly every system you have. Think of it as your body's thermostat. It sets your metabolic pace, how fast your cells burn energy, how much heat you make, how your heart, gut, brain and muscles take over. When it runs slow, everything slows with it. When it runs fast, everything speeds up. So a thyroid test isn't judging you. It's simply reading the thermostat. Now, how does the test actually work? Your thyroid doesn't act alone. A gland in your brain, the pituitary, keeps watch on your hormone levels and sends out a messenger called TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. TSH is the instruction, make more or make less. The thyroid answers by releasing mostly T4, a storage form, and a little T3, the active one, and your body converts T4 into T3 wherever it's needed. Here's the clever part. The pituitary is an extremely sensitive thermostat. A small dip in your thyroid hormone triggers a much bigger jump in TSH. That's exactly why TSH is the first and most sensitive test. It can catch a problem early, sometimes before you feel a thing. And this is the part that trips almost everyone up. TSH runs backwards. A high TSH usually means an underactive thyroid. The thermostat is shouting for more heat because the gland is running slow. A low TSH usually means an overactive thyroid. The thermostat has gone quiet because there's already plenty of hormone. So if your TSH comes back high, don't panic that everything's in overdrive. It's the opposite. High TSH, slow gland. Low TSH, fast gland. Once that clicks, the rest of the report falls into place. A thyroid panel can look like alphabet soup. TSH, free T4, free T3, antibodies. But it isn't all dumped on you at once. It's meant to be stepwise. TSH goes first. If it's normal, you usually stop right there. If it's off, the lab adds free T4, the small, unbound part of the hormone that's actually reaching your tissues. That's the reliable confirmer. Free T3 and antibodies come in only if the picture is still unclear. And here's one you can usually ignore. Reverse T3, heavily marketed online, isn't a useful thyroid test. Step by step keeps it sensible and affordable. Why does this matter so much in India? Because we carry a real share of it. Beyond that 1 in 10 figure, an underactive thyroid is several times more common in women, and it often shows up in the busy years of work, marriage, and pregnancy. For decades, the main cause here was a lack of iodine. Adding iodine to our salt changed that, and now, in our cities, the leading cause is something else, an autoimmune condition called Hashimoto's, where the body's own defenses slowly turn the gland down. And why does an Indian doctor care so much? Because an underactive thyroid quietly nudges up your cholesterol and your blood pressure, and India already sees heart disease strike about a decade earlier than the West. That's why doctors here often start checking earlier, from around age 30 if you carry risk, and for every woman who is pregnant or planning to be. Which brings us to those antibodies. If your TSH and T4 point to an underactive thyroid, your doctor may test anti-TPO antibodies. These don't diagnose anything on their own, they point to the why. Anti-TPO suggests the autoimmune type, Hashimoto's. An overactive thyroid from Graves' disease is a different antibody altogether. And here's the calm part. An antibody is a risk marker, not a sentence. Plenty of healthy people carry anti-TPO and stay perfectly well for years. This is also why your doctor won't hand you a diagnosis from one line on a page. The TSH, the T4, the antibody, your symptoms, they're all read together. Now, what if your numbers come back completely normal, but you still feel awful? This matters enormously. Tiredness, weight gain, low mood, feeling cold, these overlap with dozens of everyday things. Poor sleep, low iron, stress, diet, simply getting older. They are real, but they are not specific. The test, not the symptom, makes the call. So a normal thyroid result doesn't mean you're imagining it. It means the thyroid isn't the culprit, which is genuinely good news, because now you and your doctor can look in the right place. A good doctor treats the person in front of them, not just the number on the page. So who should actually get tested? Not everyone needs a routine thyroid check, but it's worth a conversation if you have the symptoms we talked about. If thyroid disease runs in your family, if you're pregnant or trying to conceive, if you have another autoimmune condition like type 1 diabetes, or if you take certain medicines your doctor will know about. The goal isn't to test everyone for everything. It's to test the right people at the right time for a reason. And if you take just one thing from this video, let it be this. A thyroid report is not a label stuck on you. It's information, a few numbers, read in the context of you. No fear, just the why. So let's actually read the report. It really comes down to two numbers, TSH and free T4, in four simple patterns. High TSH with low T4, an underactive thyroid usually treated. Low TSH with high T4, an overactive thyroid also treated. Now the two that cause the most worry. A high TSH with a still normal T4 is called subclinical, borderline underactive, and a low TSH with a normal T4 is borderline overactive. Here's the key. Borderline is usually watched, not automatically medicated. What tips the balance toward treating? Clear symptoms, positive antibodies, and above all, pregnancy, where even a borderline result is usually treated rather than watched. So if you're pregnant or planning to be, raise a borderline thyroid with your doctor early. Otherwise, young, no symptoms, antibodies negative, it's usually just watch and repeat. A slightly off number is the start of a conversation, not a prescription. A clearly abnormal one is acted on. Before you act on any thyroid result, know the things that quietly throw it off. First, biotin, the vitamin in many hair, skin and nail supplements, and hiding in some B-complex and prenatal multivitamins too. In ordinary doses, it can fake your thyroid result in either direction. The fix is simple. Stop biotin for 2 to 3 days before the test and tell the lab. Second, don't test in the middle of a serious illness or hospital stay. Sickness skews the numbers temporarily, and they settle on their own. Third, one odd result is usually just rechecked a few weeks later before anyone is labeled. Even the time of day matters a little. TSH tends to read higher in the evening, so it's often checked in the morning. And always read your own lab's range. There is no single magic cutoff, and it shifts with age and pregnancy. And if you do need treatment for an underactive thyroid, the usual medicine is levothyroxine. Here's the honest framing. It isn't a booster, and it isn't a weight loss pill. It is simply the same hormone your thyroid is missing, given back. Take it on an empty stomach and keep it a few hours apart from calcium, iron, or antacids, which block it from absorbing. Your doctor rechecks your TSH after about 6 weeks and adjusts slowly. And more is not better. Too high a dose carries its own risks to your heart rhythm and your bones. In pregnancy, the dose often needs to rise, so that's a firm see your doctor moment, which leads to the one rule that matters most. Never start, stop, or change a thyroid medicine because of a video, only with your doctor. So the whole report in one breath. A thyroid test is a stepwise filter, not a sentence. TSH first, and remember it runs backwards. Free T4 confirms. Antibodies explain the why. Borderline is usually watched, not treated, and a normal result is an answer, not a dismissal. If you'd like all of this on one clean page, the patterns, the numbers, the questions to ask your doctor, just comment the word honest and I'll send you the free one-page guide for this video. If this made your thyroid report feel a little less frightening, subscribe, because that's the whole point of this channel. We take the things that scare you in a lab report and we make them make sense. Sushruti. Worth knowing. One last thing, and it matters. This video is general information, not medical advice, and it isn't a substitute for your own doctor. Thyroid results have to be read in the context of your health, your history, and your lab's own ranges. If something is affecting how you feel, please see a qualified professional and never change a thyroid medicine on your own.